Hi guys, it's Hannahmakesfour, and I finally am getting around to doing my FAQ video, and I'm going to answer all the questions. I have them all here. We'll see how many I get through. But I'll answer all the questions that everyone wrote for me, or to me, for my contest. So I have probably about like a page and a half, so I'll just get started. The first question was, I'm wondering how you make the rooms for your AG doll collections. Do you use bookcases? I need to find an economical way to display my collection and need some input. Thanks. I use a variety of things in my doll room. I have some bookcases that I got at Target, I believe, that were like $20 or under, and those are a good starting place. They aren't very deep, so but you can only, if you only put one of the shelves in, you can make them pretty tall so they'll fit the height of a doll. But my big display unit that has the rooms was actually, I found some pictures online kind of as an idea to go off of, and my husband and father-in-law built it for me, custom made, and of course they made it about 21 inches high, and I don't know the dimensions for the depth and the width. I think I went on the AG website and saw the typical dimensions for the beds and the furniture, and we kind of based it off that. So that's a custom unit. I have seen where you can use IPAX units from IKEA. Many people have used those, and I think those run about $100, like a wardrobe type thing. But there's definitely options out there. I can change out my displays, a couple of them. With my dolls, I don't have as much. Molly and Kit typically always have a display because they have the most stuff, and there would be a lot of stuff to store. But that's what I use. So I would just suggest hunting around and seeing what you can find. The next question, what do you hope the new GOTY 2014 will be like? Well, word is, her name is Isabel, and she's supposed to be a ballerina. That's what I heard on the forums. I'm excited about that. I have Marisol, and I like Marisol a lot. I think they can do quite a bit with the ballet theme. They're going to use themes over and over again because the target age outgrows it, and certain themes definitely work better than others with girls. Like ballet is going to be a popular theme, just like gymnastics was popular for McKenna. So I definitely would rather them use themes over again than do like a Carissa type theme that didn't work too well, like the bully theme that had a lot of different aspects, and then the collection itself, and then AG scale back or lose money, and it hurts the historicals and the other lines just because the GOTY didn't do well. So that's what I'm expecting it to be. The forums have never really been wrong, and they had auditions for the movie because obviously I guess she's going to have a movie too. It was for a ballerina. So I'm betting ballerina. We'll see. Pretty close to January 1st, won't we? And I'll probably be going to the release because we live close to the store. So I'll be excited to go to the release. Okay, what do you love about AG dolls, and what about your lifetime about your first AG doll? Okay, I don't understand the question. The first part, what do I love about AG dolls? I grew up with American Girl and didn't know anything else, so that's probably why I love them, because I grew up with them. I really don't collect that many other 18-inch doll lines other than American Girl. So, yeah, that's why I love AG. I grew up with it. And my first American Girl doll, I think that's what the second half of the question was Felicity. Not this Felicity, but my other Felicity that's downstairs. And she was the doll that I wanted when I was a little girl. What is your favorite American Girl historical collection, and why? Based on doll alone, it'd probably be Felicity or Molly. Collection-wise, I love Felicity's collection to death. I love colonial times. I think she has one of the richest collections It's a close tie, hers and Molly's. They're so different, it's hard for me to pick a favorite. Those are the two I definitely have the most stuff for. Kit would be a third, distant third, because I like Depression ×2. So those would be my top 3 collections: Felicity, Molly, and Kit. My question is, what made you start collecting dolls? And what made me start collecting was I didn't get AG as a child. My parents didn't buy it for me. That's just their own prerogative that they didn't buy it for me. I'm an adult now, so I can buy it. And I think everyone has something that they enjoy, whether it's for, people my age, whether it's clothes, buying purses, shoes, whatever. Mine happens to be American Girl. I really don't buy that much stuff for my house because I have young kids and they break things. So I don't go shopping for those kind of things. I shop for AG. So it's just my thing. And the second part of the question is, have you ever been to an AG doll place? I've been to the Kansas City store and I've been to the St. Louis store. I would love to go to Chicago. It's probably the next closest one that's to our house, and it's the original and the biggest. It's just, if we go, it'd probably be a road trip next summer because it does take some time to drive up there. It'd probably be about a 6-hour drive up to Chicago for us. But I would love to go to an AG place, like a flagship store, and see all the different displays that they have, because I haven't seen that. The KC store and the St. Louis store are both fairly small. KC doesn't even have a bistro. I was happy that St. Louis, they at least put a bistro in. So, that's the answer to that question. And of all your AG dolls, who's your favorite? Again, probably Felicity. The next question is, how does making doll videos make your life better? And how do you deal with people and friends who don't disrespect your interest in AG? AG just enriches my life. It makes me happy. Life is short. That you don't care, or I don't care what other people have to say. If people disrespect my love for AG, most people I found understand, and they're totally cool with it, because it's, individuality, how you feel as a person. I think people are becoming more open about, accepting people just who they are. The people that don't like AG or don't understand it in my life, that's their thing. I don't listen to it. My mom really doesn't care too much for it, but I have all my adult stuff in my own space, so she doesn't have to see it. We just don't talk about it, and that's okay. I think that you just have to be true to yourself, and that's kind of what AG teaches. So, yeah, that's how I deal with it. If people don't like my channel, if they leave rude comments, and that's only been a couple of people, I'm really, surprised and happy that most people like it, are respectful. But if they aren't, I just delete it. And I do check my comments pretty religiously. So, if there's negative or rude comments, they won't be up for long. They'll be gone. Have you always been not embarrassed to show or tell your dolls in public? I really don't take my dolls out in public. The only public places I do take them is when I go to the American Girl store, or when I took them to the hotel for my birthday. And everybody has dolls there. And you wouldn't believe how nice the people in the store are. Like, if you have a personal shopping appointment and you're an adult, they love doing adult appointments. My personal shopper tells me those are her favorite appointments, when she just works with adults. I guess because we kind of know what we want, and we aren't going to have a fit or anything. But no, I really don't take them out to do photo shoots or, public places like that. It's just not my thing. So, no, I've not ever been really embarrassed, because there's other adults. I had my birthday party at the American Girl Bistro in St. Louis, and I announced I was 30 in front of everyone. I said it was okay. So, everybody loves AG there. And if people are going to stare, then I don't know. That's their own thing. This is getting long, and I'm about halfway through the questions. I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to do a part 2.